This man claims he has never failed to improve a student's game in just one lesson. I will be your greatest challenge.
Really? No. Have you seen Franklin on our channel? That's the greatest challenge for anyone in this world. But you know what? Not only am I gonna teach you how to master a jump smash today, if I fail, I'm gonna come work for you for free for a week. And also, if you impress me with your jump smash, I'm gonna give you this racket signed by Matthias Bo and Hendra Setiawan.
Really?
You know who these players are, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Are you ready?
The stakes are pretty high.
Linus, how is a jump smash gonna change your life?
I'm very short. Well, not very short, but I'm pretty short.
Right.
So that combined with pretty late preparation and sort of subpar technique means that my smash has extremely poor angle.
Okay.
What I'm hoping is that by gaining another 6, maybe 12 inches, I can get a bit more angle on my attack and help punch through tougher opponents.
So you actually want to be good at badminton or you want to look cool?
I want to be good at badminton.
Then I would say don't jump smash. But today we're gonna teach you how to jump smash because we assume you wanted to look cool. We're gonna go for that, okay? Let's first show our audience what you have so far, okay?
Please don't judge me too harshly. I didn't pick up the game until I was like in my early to mid 20s, okay? I wasn't this tall with a racket, all cute, like, you know, lower than the net trying to get angle.
Man, excuses.
All right, okay.
Ready?
I will try. Ah, no!
Nice.
Terrible.
Oh, pretty good. Okay.
Out.
Okay.
Out.
Okay.
I didn't really need to jump for that one.
We're gonna break it down into 4 points.
Yes.
Number 1 is your contact point is not consistent, you're slicing.
Yes.
Number 2 is you don't follow through enough on your shots. Number 3 is you don't load on your legs, which gives you a stable base to hit.
Right.
And number 4 is when you're in the air, you don't actually use any of the power generated from the jump in your smash. Okay, so let's go through them one by one. First of all, let's fix your slice. One thing that causes your slices is actually over here, this turning movement. And turning movement can be this bigger muscle here, but can also be our fingers rotating.
Yes.
So usually what happens when we slice is we're gripping it too hard like a hammer grip.
Yep.
Okay, and that's why it's slicing. So the first thing I want you to try is, what happens if we reverse slice?
Sure.
Let's always do the opposite and we'll find their middle. So show me some smashes, but you're gonna do a reverse slice. Nice. You tried reverse slicing, actually a good contact.
Right.
Okay, that's straight. So this is why whenever you slice inwards, you should start thinking, I'm just gonna reverse slice outwards, because now you're actually just hitting it more straight. Can you tell the difference of when it's straight, when it's in, and when it's out?
Yeah, mostly in the sound.
Okay, to give you a stronger grasp of what out and in feels like, let's do 1 out, 1 in, and 1 straight. So out first. Nice. Okay, now in. Nice. Now straight. Beautiful. What does that feel like to you?
Better. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this in game though, because I can keep the grip really consistent while I'm just doing the same drill over and over again. But one of the things, another thing, I really struggle with is changing my grip during game, because I have a bit of a tendency to not want my racket to go flying away when my hand gets sweaty, which happens a lot.
Interesting problem. Okay, sure, let's get your racket. I see why coaches struggle with them, because he's trying to distract the coach all the time. Lose my train of thought. But right now, do you have a...
You know what's funny is...
Distracting me again. What's funny?
My aunt just brought my grade 4 report card. It's basically exactly what my grade 4 teacher said about me. So some things never change.
Teacher?
Yeah.
Okay, me too. Okay, back to class. Do you have a good grasp of how to control your contact point now?
Yeah, sure.
So slice, in, out, like yes or no?
Yes.
Like actually?
Yes.
Are you confident that you can manipulate, slice in, out, and straight at will?
I can definitely slice in or out.
Okay.
Straight could be a little tougher.
Okay. All right. Next is we need to work on your follow through.
Yes.
Okay. You know what follow through means in your swing?
Yes.
Why is it important to follow through?
Follow through helps us guide the shuttle to where we want it to go.
And why does it help do that?
I mean, because we're hitting the shuttle with the racket. I mean, physics, right?
So it's the same as throwing a ball or playing golf or any of these. The more larger muscle groups you have, the more consistency you have, because when you move smaller muscle groups, one change will affect a lot.
Right.
But larger muscle groups, however you move, it changes less.
Sure.
So our follow through in our swing is to use larger muscle groups, so our swing path will always follow more consistently. You want to hit in a line that you're following through. Do you imagine lines when you're playing badminton?
Yes.
You can see the lines? Okay, let's give it a try.
I will try.
This entire time, you have to imagine there's 2 walls beside you. You're not gonna touch your 2 walls.
Okay, no,
All right.
I won't touch them. Electric walls.
Good, that was a good follow through. That was, do you see how many walls you hit? You went like, tot, tot.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
no walls.
If you're hitting this way, your walls are facing this way.
Yes.
Okay. That's walls.
What wall?
You're swiping.
Oh, okay.
Okay, your walls have to be all this way. That means
Okay.
you have to face this way and you're hitting this way.
No walls.
No walls.
Okay.
All talk. Okay, not bad. Sorry. Okay, better.
Okay.
That one's good. What was different about that one?
Basically, I'm trying to be more stable, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to do any unnecessary motion, and I'm just trying to keep it in a straight line.
Right. That last one you
Yeah.
did there was good.
Yeah.
What was different about that one compared to other ones?
Basically, just trying to do that. It just took me a few tries.
That's all it took?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just.
Okay.
Yeah. It just takes a
Try
while.
to do it. All right. Nice. Okay, one more thing here. Really good, improving. I want to imagine you're following through, but also you're throwing.
Sure.
Okay? Like you're about to release your racket and everything's
Yeah.
going forward. Through your entire body. It's pretty damn good. So that's all I need from you. I don't need you to whip it like that.
Yeah.
Because there's too much tension. It's actually not a lot faster. All you need to do is have an efficient throw out. And it's
Right.
gonna be effortless and the same speed. How's it feel so far?
Good.
You tired?
Oh no, I'm good. My upper body's fine. It's the lower body that's
So,
tough.
but
It's
this is
just-
not fatiguing, right?
Yeah, no, it's
We
fine.
can improve without spending too much energy.
Before we continue, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let us know who we should make a video with next. And also, please join our YouTube memberships to get exclusive perks like access to our private Discord, giveaways, and also live lessons. Now back to the video.
So we did the follow through.
Yes.
Third is your feet. Show me how you jump. Okay, one more.
Okay.
One thing you're doing in your jumps is when you come down,
Yeah.
you're not actually pushing off the ground. It looks like you're doing this. Like you're just floating into the air. Do you ever do squats at
Not
the gym?
really.
Are you familiar with any of these like actually pushing off the ground motions?
I mean, I'm familiar with the concept of them.
Right now, what I need to see from you
Yeah.
is you need to actually just do it. Just push off the ground. Can you do it?
Alex coaching tips. Listen, man, just
You're
push
bored
off the
with this
ground. Okay. Pushing.
Wow.
No, I'm not doing it. I can tell from
That's
his face.
fascinating. One thing you can do
Yeah.
is when you load down, you're loading into your heels
Yeah.
and all these back muscles, right? When
Okay.
you jump, you need to make sure at the end point you're
Yeah.
releasing it through your toes.
Okay.
Okay? That's a bit better. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Okay, so right now, let's do that into our scissor kick before our full jump smash.
Okay.
So back here, what you need to do is you need to load, and when you jump, yeah, just try it. All you're doing is
Yeah.
not moving while you're hitting. That's the most basic thing you need to do.
Yeah.
You have a tendency of running and hitting at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So step number one, let's do this. We need to always stop here before
Yeah.
we hit.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Let's see it.
So I'm going back and I'm stopping here
Yes.
before I hit.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm back. Oh, God. Why do I do this stuff on camera? I can totally afford private coaching where nobody has to see this shit.
Can't afford my private coaching.
I'm pretty sure I could.
Oh! Ah! Okay. Edit, guys. Editor, edit this out. Put a.
So I'm doing my split step. I'm back and
So you're
This
still
way.
moving.
yeah.
What I want you to do
Don't
is
move.
stop moving. You come back and you
Okay.
stop.
Okay,
And
come
then you
back
hit.
and stop. Come back and stop.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
scissor kick.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, come back.
Okay, good. All
Okay.
right. This is gonna be important when we move into the jump smash.
Okay, stop and throw.
Stop. Good. Throw. Okay.
Okay.
Stop. Okay.
Okay.
Are you throwing?
No. I'm so focused on my feet right now, I'm not thinking about it at all. I'll try.
Very good.
Okay.
So let's redefine this in words that are easier for you.
I think those are about the simplest words I can imagine right now.
But you know why we're doing the stop and throw, right? The intention?
So that I'm not moving backwards.
Yeah, so for you to be stable.
Yeah.
So that you can generate power forward.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it in your own words?
I think stop and throw is good.
Stop and throw.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop, throw.
Okay.
You say it.
Stop. Aye. I was still moving backward. I was still moving backwards. Okay.
Say it. Say it out loud.
Okay,
If you
okay,
say
okay,
it, you
okay.
will do it.
I got this.
Say it out loud. Stop
I got
and
this.
throw.
I got this.
Say it.
Stop. Oh, I didn't throw. Stop. Throw.
Beautiful. That's all you need.
Okay. Easy.
You didn't say it.
No, sir.
You're lacking intention, Linus. Say it. Stop. Throw. Even the way you say throw is important. If you say
Okay.
throw, it's gonna be like that. Stop.
Okay.
Throw.
Okay.
Your voice.
Voice.
Yes.
Go.
Whoa.
Okay.
Stop.
Stop.
Throw.
Throw. Okay. Stop. Throw.
Very good. Okay. One more.
Stop. Aye.
That's good. That's fine.
No.
One more thing is your
Yes.
throw can be a bit better. And right now it's all about intentions. Your
Right.
throw, the way you say it, I can already see where your intention is. It's throw. It dissipates. It's bursty and dissipates. Throw. I want your throw to be throw.
Okay.
Stop. Throw.
This is the most the coach has ever yelled at me. Hey, come on, man. I'm just trying not to be cut off by the stupid net.
Your throw needs to be all the way to
Okay.
the landing point.
Okay.
Say it there. Say it first.
Throw.
Not bad. Throw.
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 Throw. Stop. Throw.
Good.
Stop. Throw.
Good.
Stop. Throw.
Good. Very good. Right now, the main difference I'm seeing
Yes.
from the beginning and now is not that your smash is better. It's that you have more intention.
Okay.
And you having more intention is gonna make everything motor skill wise you do better.
Okay.
Okay, so right now let's put in the jump smash. Are you ready?
Yes.
Jump smashing. So
God,
what
okay.
is the intention of the jump smash?
More angle.
The intention of jump smash is to generate more power into the smash.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
when you jump up, you can actually use your whole body. But when you jump
Okay.
up, you can open your core and close it. So it's actually you're generating more power. You do get a little bit more angle,
Okay.
but most people jump smash is just for timing, power, angle, all of that. For you,
This is so much to try to focus on all at once.
did a lot. You're trying to hit this shuttlecock as fast as you can.
Okay, I will try. I'm doing my best, and I think we're getting some improvement, but I swear to God, I'm not making this difficult on purpose. Okay, so stop and throw. Oh God, too late. Okay, okay. Stop and throw. Okay, that was a weak throw. Stop and throw.
Not bad. I want you to focus on one thing.
Yeah, focus on one thing,
Your
thank
sole
God.
goal right now is to contact the bird as fast as possible. So do you know what speed means on contact?
Yeah,
Okay, so there's a difference between like that
Yeah.
and then versus what you're doing, which is like push,
yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
I need you to,
So strike it.
Yeah.
I understand.
okay. Not bad. It's good, but not great.
That's the
Lacking.
nicest thing you said to me today.
You're lucky you're not my son.
Huh?
Right now, what I just need to see is a faster smash. Can you just smash faster?
I swear I'm trying. So one of the things I'm thinking about, other than stop, throw, is don't grip it too tight. The gripping too tight thing is something that I've really struggled with a lot, and is something that I know holds back my smash speed. But like I said before, a serious concern for me actually is throwing my racket if I don't hold on to it really tight, because my hands get crazy sweaty. No, not right now. I haven't done anything.
Your grip is so grippy.
It's the super max tack, like ultra grippiest one. And I still have to replace them like probably every 10 play sessions.
Sounds like excuses. Anyways, you're not sweaty right now. What do you need to do right now?
Throw.
Okay.
No, is that the wrong answer?
It can be whatever answer you want.
Okay, throw.
I just want you to hit the bird faster.
It's exactly the same speed. That's a little faster. That's a little faster.
I need you to walk away with one concept. High five me.
Okay.
Harder.
Yeah.
More?
Yeah.
Oh, it actually hurts.
That's why I didn't do it that hard.
Do you not feel how solid your contact there is?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You don't smash it that solid.
I swear I'm trying.
If you just imagine your smash to be as solid as your high five,
Okay.
would that work?
I don't know. We could try.
We could try.
Okay. Oh, okay. That was gross. Okay.
Not bad. So don't think so much about the jump. Think you're just jumping a little bit, but still solid.
Okay, okay.
Solid's a priority. Not bad.
Okay.
That's good. Not bad. Okay, all right, Linus, you can end this video.
I will let you guys be the judge. Did he improve my smash or no? Let us know in the comments and make sure you subscribe.
Linus, I'm gonna bless you with some Legends power.
Oh,
Take
thank
some
you
power
very
of
much.
Matthias and Hendra and actually smash better, please.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I mean, we should try it, right?
No, you're gonna rub the signature off. What the hell?
This is what I was telling him
Let me see.
before. Now that we've actually done something, you can see why I have a hard time holding onto the racket.
Well, why don't you just wipe it off?